think you're tired now. No, I said I won't make you stand. You got to sit there, keep your hands on your heart, and say, all is well.
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 Thank you very much.
All is well.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Now, my friends have spoken so nicely that I feel that I should do a very good job so that I can be in line with them. Right, to start off, I would ask you a question. Do you want to be a king?
Yes.
All right, then I will show you a quality. Then I will show you a quality. You want to be a queen? I didn't listen. What is queen? I know that, but I didn't listen to you. You said something, I didn't listen to you.
Already king.
Already king. All right. The next step is that I'll show you how to be king of kings. The best quality of being a king is to do problem solving, right? Problem solving. In another few minutes, I'll show you what we mean by problem and are we able to solve that particular problem or not solve the problem. Let me introduce myself. I am Ali, jack of all, master of none. Let me tell you this one, pretty straight. Pretty straight. You know why I said this one, jack of all, master of none? Because recently I happened to discover that I am master of one particular thing, just recently. So going back to my past, 20 to 25 years back in the past, I was into everything but nothing came to my hands, right? So what I'm trying to say is that I have got real good support from my parents. I said to you this one earlier too. And I should say that I got real support from my present, life better half, my wife. She's supporting me and she's still supporting me. However, the realization was not there, so last few years back I came to understand that I was not at all realizing the factor that there are some problems, I need to solve those problems. Right, so the very first thing what you do is that when you want to solve a problem is identify the problem. Right, identify what is the problem, right? Once you identify the particular problem, then there are steps, there are ways, there are means which are there. And one of the means for me is Mr. Saurabh Charya, I believe so. Right. So once you explore, after identifying the problem, explore the problem, right? And try to take some action. Explore the problem, take the action, and then look back on what you were and what you are now. And that is how you develop yourself, right? So talking about myself, 20 years gone, 25 years gone, without any strong step in my life. The reason I could identify was that I remember when I cleared my intermediate around says, I do not remember exact year, but yes, the percentage I do remember, it was excellent percentage. After that I didn't get any kind of, the same kind of percentage after that, right? 75% to 80% somewhere I was sitting in intermediate. And that too I was taking mathematics, which was the worst subject which I liked in my life. Let me tell you, people who are doing Psych 8 and all those things, I know you have done a great job. I appreciate that and I applaud you for that. The next thing is that, what I'm trying to make a point here is that I didn't like it, but still I did it. You know, the reason after doing intermediate, I was supposed to get into a bachelor's, bachelor's degree. And I was not at all wanting to go for mathematics. No doubt I got 75%. Then there came tremendous pressure from my father. You know, father, always with the stick. Right? You got to listen to him. Yes, sir? Yes, yes sir? Yes, Shri, sir? Okay, thank you very much. So what I'm trying to say is that I got this tremendous pressure from my father. And he said, you got to get into bachelor's and you got to get into the mainstreams. For those people, around 20 to 25 years back, the mainstream is only two, either engineering or medicine. And I was pushed to do engineering MCET examination. Well, you know what happened? I didn't get any rank. So then I got into BSc Electronics. I'm going to say something here. BSc Electronics, Raja, right? BSc Electronics. And you know electronics? Oh, God bless you. You know accounts, but you know electronics also. I appreciate that. I appreciate, sir. So what I'm trying to say here is that I somehow managed to clear BSc Electronics, around 20 to 25% improvement in my average performance. Average performance is 45%, 25% improvement, somewhere around say 55, 60%. And after that I got lost in the studies itself. Right. Then what happened is that I got, we very quickly, I should not say this one, we very quickly follow one friend going somewhere, we want to go that particular place only. Right? I'm going to say I'm not able to get that one, yes, shall I use Hindi in between? One, yes, because one person going some particular place and we all want to follow, right?
Like a boat.
Yes, exactly, sir. Thank you for helping me. Right? What I'm trying to say is that I followed one of my friends who went to Australia, and I followed him and I went back without any, ambition or a goal, without identifying what am I trying to do here now. When I go to Australia, what am I doing? What am I going to do? Right? I got into Australia. I studied there for some time, and I was pushed out of Australia. Let me tell you to the fact. Pushed out of Australia, so I moved on from there to London. I studied. Well, no doubt I completed my diplomas and whatever I went for, I completed that. Whatever I went for, I completed that. But without any aim, without any understanding of the particular subject, what am I doing? Right? So what happened is that from there I moved to London. I visited another 3 to 4 years, came back, and then finally, I was again the same Ali who was around say 4 to 5 years or 10 years back. Then problems came into situation with additional add up in the family ties, I should say. Got a wonderful wife, 2 kids now, right? But again I was not able to understand what is happening here. I'm like, am I really on a track or on a no track? Jack of all, master of none, right? Jack of all, master of none. Father of 2 kids. Father of 2 kids, 2 wonderful kids, right? One is Alamdar Ali, and the second one is Zainul Abidin. Wonderful names I've given them, right? So what I'm trying to say is that father of 2 kids was not able to realize what is happening, right? Now finally, one fine day, I told you the situation, how the problem came into picture. At that particular stage, I identified the problem, right? Identified the problem, explored myself to the depth and saw that, well, this is the problem. What is the problem? Problem is that I'm not able to take a one particular track and stay on that particular track for a longer time. I'm jumping here, there and everywhere, but I'm nowhere, right? So now what I feel is that, okay, now let me identify the solution for this particular problem. So then I worked on it. When I worked on it, I came to realize my exposure to a better school, my exposure to Australia, to London, gave me good communication skills. English language communication skills, which I believe I'm good at, right? So now that particular skill helped me in identifying what am I best at. And you know what, in my intermediate I got 80% in English language, and my job, I wanted to be into hospitality industry where I could have interacted with people, and I love talking to people. And that is how I came into English language. I studied, I did this particular course called IELTS. I got a very good score, that is around 8.5 I got out of 9, right? It's a milestone for IELTS students. Right? Not just in one particular say module, I got listening, reading and writing and speaking 8.5, 8 and above only. Right? So now I can understand, well, I'm good at communication, now let me make this my weapon and move in further. So I identified the solution, I first identified the problem, I'm not staying anywhere, I should take one particular line, I got into that picture, and then I'm walking on the track now. No doubt I'm late. As yesterday we happened to have a conversation on our say age, right? I'm the eldest one here. I can give you blessings for that. Right now, what happens once I've identified? Now I'm going to stick on this particular says the solution. Walk on one particular track, working on English language communication, plus move into corporate training, moving lives around. But the fact is that you got to repeat with me, all of you, in a chorus. What in a chorus?
Yes.
Together, in a chorus. I want all of you to do that one with me, please. People who are not from this particular language also can do it. It's a famous poem from Kabir Das. You know Kabir Das?
Yes.
Thank you, God bless you. धीरे धीरे रे मना
धीरे धीरे रे मना
धीरे सब कुछ होए
धीरे सब कुछ होए
माली सींचे 100 घड़ा
माली सींचे 100 घड़ा
रुताए फल होए
रुताए फल होए.
That means everything has to be done on one particular time with slow and steady progress in it. Then only you will achieve the success at the right time when the opportunity comes. And for me, public speaking has become an opportunity. I thank you for being a wonderful audience.
I think what is required is done.
Yes.
Confidence that